Hey there, crafty friends. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug, and welcome to our What's New with the Doodlebug today. So today we have got 4 great orders for you guys. So lots of fun stuff came in today. Leslie knocked it out of the park, getting all of them checked in. We got them received, and she's got 2 more orders up there waiting for us for tomorrow too. So cannot wait to show you those as well. So what have I got in store for you? We've got Spellbinders. We've got INC.OLO marker restock. We have Impression Obsession, so we've got our new exclusive limited edition monthly stamp set in, and some great Make It by Marko organizational products that we've been out of for a while, so we've got a great restock for you guys as well. We've also got, if you're a member of the Doodlebug Dish, if not, make sure you search for that up in the little search bar area up there. And we've got lots of great sales stuff going on in there right now. I have been tearing up the store looking for a few pieces of vellum. And in the meantime, found lots of other stuff. Finally found my vellum today. Yay. So that means it did not go out the door for free, which was wonderful. Made me feel a little better. But lots of other things that were found while I was looking for that just needs a new home. So pop over to the Doodlebug Dish, check those out, and you may be able to snag some deals. So I'm going to flip the camera around, show you what we've got in new today. Lining stuff up for tomorrow even. So we've got great stuff to show you then. All right, first up, we have got great new INC.OLO markers. Now, some of these we didn't even have in our display before because they were out of. And so we finally have just got all of our back order markers in. INC.OLO. So if you're thinking, what's an INC.OLO marker? And they look kind of goofy. So INC.OLO markers, they are a half marker. Now, no, you do not have to try and color with this little bitty nub. When you buy 2 halves at the same time, we give you a free little connector. So then you make this nice size, normal size marker, and it's double-ended. So that way, what you want to do is you want to put guys like this that look good together, side by side, and then that way you're going to color with them that way. So that is, what you're going to do. You're going to put your little likes together, and you'll have your little connector, so they're going to be easy peasy to color with that way. INC.OLO markers, like I said, they're an alcohol-based markers. Tips are great. I do find they're a little bit juicier than the Copic markers are, but just as good of quality. So, there's a lot of colors for my Copic girls that you can piece in that you may not have in your Copics, and they're going to work with your Copics beautifully. And then I find that once I just kind of get used to the fact that it saturates the paper a little bit more, a little quicker, I can color just the same as what I would with my Copics. So now our INC.OLO marker display is going to look so much better now that we filled in the gaps on those. So there's our INC.OLO order. Next up, we've got our Make It by Marko order in. This right here is called a clutter keeper. We have these in the store in this color right now, this teal color. I also got in this kind of clear pink and then also black. What is a clutter keeper? So a clutter keeper is designed to hold your 12 by 12, your 12-inch trimmer, your stamp platform. Anything you need to get kind of off your desk while you're working. So it will hold it for you. So instead of it taking up so much room, especially if you've got a smaller area, going to a crop, something like that, taking classes, small little work desk, it allows you to free up so much space. So I love my clutter keeper. Like I said, we've got the teal in, so I just got a couple different colors in for variety for you guys. So we got in this clear pink, and we've also got black. Now, these are also online, but I don't enter them in by every single color we have in, because really it's kind of random what colors I pick. I just try and keep, 2, 3 different colors in the store. So if there's ever a color that you're specifically wanting, you can always put that in the notes, and if we have it, we will send that color. Otherwise, we just pick one for you. But right now, we've got teal,
clear pink, and black. So if you are working on an online order and you want to pick up one of these clutter keepers, then you can tell us you want clear pink. And you see it's clutter with a K there, clutter keeper. You can tell us you want clear pink, black, or teal. And if you don't tell us anything, that's fine. We'll just stick one of those in there for you. Okay? So there's that. Next up, this little guy here is a glue holder. And you know, best laid intentions, I meant to grab one. So we're going to walk just for a second. Look at my mess here. This is everything I've been tearing apart in the back of the store. But then this is kind of the aftermath. So this is after I've gone through things, organized, pulled things out of totes that had stuff crammed in them. Yeah, so I've been, like I said, working crazy hard to try and find, grabbing some glue here, trying to find my vellum. So tomorrow, that's on my to-do list to clean it up. Actually, I'm having Emily come in and work a few hours tomorrow, and that's what she's going to do. She just doesn't know it yet. So, delegating. It's not that I don't want to clean it up. I'm delegating it. They say I should delegate more and not try and do everything myself. So this holds your glue bottles like so. That way your glue is always ready for you as you are crafting. So glue holders, we've got those in black, white, teal, and dark pink. Got those back in stock for you guys. This here is called a beach lounger glue holder. So, you know, some of your glues just are kind of an odd size. They don't want to fit in this nice little rounded top. So we also have a beach lounger that will hold them for you as well. So that's another option for your glue holder. Next up, ATG holders. Got those back. Now you can put it both ways actually. I don't really know if there's a right or a wrong way. This kind of looks nicer. I guess that's probably the right way. But sometimes in a pinch, I just throw it in like that and it works as well. So again, this is to get it up off your desk. And I've got, you know, just the regular, it'll work on your pink ones too. This is the regular yellow one, but it works with the pink ones too. So ATG holders back in stock. I've got dark pink, blue, black, and purple. So again, if you want a specific one of those colors, let us know. Otherwise, we will just send you one that we like. Next up, this is a little stacking holder for your brushes. They're kind of collapsed in there for shipping. They pull him out. I'm not going to lock it together because when we ship it to you, if it's locked together, it's really hard for me to undo them for shipping. But, so this comes out, goes right in here, like so, and then you twist it and it locks in. And then you bring the next layer up and you do the exact same thing. Twist it and lock it in. And so now it'll hold all your little brushes so beautifully. We've got dark pink and black in, and I ordered one of the little Lazy Susans if you want to add a Lazy Susan underneath there, and then it will spin. See how fancy that is? Pretty cool, huh? So we've got dark pink, we've got black, and then we've also got a Lazy Susan. It's a clear one. If you don't like the clear and you want a color that perfectly matches, I can put that on the next order, but honestly, you don't even really notice it. So, but you could also probably take your alcohol inks or a Copic marker, an OLO marker, and color that as well, paint it if you wanted to, so it would match perfectly. But you can do a little spinner attachment as well. Okay. So there's that, and that holds all different kinds of brushes. So it's kind of nice. Then that way you can just store your brushes, spin through there, and again, get them nice and up off your desk. You can see them all really well. So there's that. So that is our Make It by Marko order. So that was order number 2 she got done. Next up, we've got our Impression Obsession order. This is our May stamp set. So we've got it here in time for Father's Day, since it is kind of a masculine themed one. Anyone that special ordered this, pre-ordered this, you should have already gotten a text or a call saying your order is in and ready for pickup. So these here, what's a little bit different about these? So Impression Obsession got out of the red rubber stamp game a while back, but they are still doing one monthly release, all special order, pre-order only, and we can order them for 2 months, and that's it. Then they're gone. And she kind of does them as a need basis. She's not really making any ahead. So I always send an email out. People order from that email, and then I will order 1 or 2 sets extra. So you can see on the back, it's a red rubber. Red rubber is always going to give you a much more detailed image than what a photopolymer or a clear stamp will. Then they're cling. So this is a lot like, whenever you think about wood mount stamps. So kind of the same thing, but on the back here, instead of this having a layer of stick that would then glue to the wood, this has a layer of cling. So it will work on your clear blocks that you use for your clear stamps. And you can see how detail cut they are. So even though you can't see through them, you've got such a close cut on these guys that it does help you for stamping with them. All right, so here are, I'm going to go back to this. So we've got a Happy Father's Day. There we go. We've got a boat tied to a dock. We've got a fish. We've got some fishing lures. Then we've got Happy Father's Day, just dropping you a line. And then that other one says, can I zoom in? Nope. There we go. So you can kind of see it. And then it says, there is simply nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats. Oh, that's funny. And it's from The Wind in the Willows. Now, also in here, also what you get is they always put a little sheet in here that one shows you what they're going to stamp, and then some great card ideas right here. And you can even see it gives you a little how-to on the bottom. So it starts you off with some great inspiration for these stamp sets. You can go on their site. They've got lots of other ones on there as well. I know for us, when we put them in our online store, we do try to put as many samples as we can in there as well. So you may even find some great examples in our to check out for that stamp set. I have 2 of those available. Like I said, I only order a few extra. This month I ordered 2 extra. Sometimes I just order 1, but we had quite a few pre-orders for this one. So I ordered 2 extra for the store. So if anyone wants that stamp set, I got 2 for you. So I'm struggling to put that back in. Okay. Close enough. Then these are just restocks. I think we get these probably every other order. They're just good. This one here is a pet sympathy. So you've got Crossing the Rainbow Bridge, So Sorry for Your Loss, little cat with the angel, and angel wings and halo, the little heart with wings. That's just a good multi-purpose one. The little boy and the dog, again, great for sympathy card, but that's a multi-purpose one too. Then you've got a little dog with the little wings on it. And then the hardest part about loving a pet is saying goodbye. And then you've got this cute little paw print with a heart inside of it. Again, another good multi-purpose one. And I think you could probably even do like a Christmas card with this one. I know a lot of us do little pet themed Christmas cards for our friends. So I think, we're creative. We could probably think of lots of other ways to use these other than just for pet sympathy. But it's a good little set. So we've got that one back in stock. This one here is probably one of our best-selling little Get Well stamp sets. It's got a good little Get Well Soon, but then it's also got this. Well, at least you don't have to wear a cone. I mean, I just love that one. And then Heard You Caught a Bug. It's got that cute little bug in the basket. So there's our Get Well set back in stock. And this one here is a new one. So this is a new for them too, or newer for them, and then new for us at the store. It is a sympathy set. It's called Sympathy Sentiments. Its number is CL114 if you're looking for it online. And we've got Perhaps They Are Not Stars in the Sky, but rather openings in heaven where the love of our lost ones pours through and shines down to let us know they are happy. Wishing you hope in the midst of sorrow. comfort in the midst of pain with deepest sympathy. Death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. Oh, that one kind of gave me goosebumps a little bit. I love that one. With sympathy, with sincere condolences in your time of sorrow, and then thinking of you in this time of loss. So lots of great ones there. Debbie Hayes, you've got it, my friend. I'm going to put the sympathy sentiments to the side for you. All right, so that there was our impression obsession order. Now, friends, let me tell you, we do this order once a month for these right here. Can you get a sympathy stamp? Yes. I'm assuming you want the, yes, because you didn't say pets. Yes, so got that one for you, Miss Sharon. Got it. We do an order with these guys once a month, and they have tons of stuff on their site. So if there's ever anything you see that you want on there, let me know. Because like I said, I order from them once a month to get this set in. And so the quicker I can get to my minimum order, it's always the better. But just know that even if you've been eyeballing something and waiting for me to get it in, don't wait. Just let me know. They are great. I can order things really like in ones and twos. Some companies make me do sixes and sevens, and I know you guys know that. And so I think sometimes you wait for me to get it in. So always ask, because if I can get a low minimum, and sometimes I can ask them and they'll let me squeak through with just one or two, every now and then. So please let me know, and, check out Impression Obsession. Make your wish list, give me a list. I can break it up over a couple months, whatever, but don't hesitate to ask if there's something on the site you've been looking at. So that's IO order. And next we've got some Spellbinders order. So some of you watching may see some things you special order, because we did pull everything back here. Because again, Spellbinders is one I order from at least once a month as well. So I want to show you everything we got in, because we can always get in more for you. First up, we have got this 107-pound brushed black cardstock. Now, I'm going to open up this little tip here, because this is not plain black. The ladies in the Glimmer class got some of this paper, and they fell in love with it, and it glimmers beautifully too. So we had quite a few people in class special order this brushed black cardstock. So it's kind of like especially like a metallic. It is beautiful, and it's nice and thick. It's 107 pounds. So it's a really good heavyweight cover stock. So we've got brushed black cardstock in. We've also got this fun gold color in called Tuscan. And I'm going to put that next to the next color we got in, so you can see kind of the difference there. And this one is called Sunkissed. So Sunkissed reminds me more of a school bus yellow, where Tuscan is more of like the pencil color yellow. So it's a lot darker, almost like a Vegas gold, old gold kind of color. These are both 100-pound. We are ordering more and more of the Spellbinders paper. Each time we order from them, I throw a couple new colors on, because you guys are loving them. So my crafters who are die cutters love die cutting with this. It is 100 pounds, so it makes a great card back as well too. So it makes great for cards. So we've got two new colors in for you guys. This one here is called So Many Candles. It was one that they demoed and showed us in the Glimmer class, and I had a lot of people like, ooh, do you have that one in? I'm like, no, I don't, because I didn't know what they were going to show you guys, but this one is stinking cute, because what they used, I'll jump down here in my rolly chair, they used the rainbow foil on it. And so it wasn't just all gold, it wasn't all silver, it was rainbowed. It was so cool as the background on the card. So I loved it. I honestly don't even remember if anyone special ordered it or not, but I loved it so much I thought we needed some for the store. So I've got So Many Candles. That is a Glimmer one. Now, if you don't have a Glimmer and you just love it, yes, you can run this through your die cut machine, but it's not going to cut. It's just going to push in. You can ink this first, and it'll kind of push in with a little bit of ink. Not quite the same effect by any means, but it is kind of a fun one. Can you get the birthday candle foil plate? Yes, you can, my friend. Putting that in my pile. Thanks, Sharon. You're going to love it. All right, next up, I know this one was a special order, but it's called Must Have Sentiments. And again, it's for glimmer. You're going to see this is a lot of glimmer in this order because this was right after our glimmer class. So we've got hello, just a note, thank you, thinking of you, sending hugs, love you so much. So it's going to glimmer those, and then it's got the die that's going to cut out a nice little shadow around it. So this is called must have sentiments. So even though this one is spoken for, if you would like one for the next order, just put it in the comments and we will get that for you. I'm going to flip it over, and this is a Simon Hurley one. So it's, so this is a fairly new one because he just started working with them. Then this one here is called Essential Glimmer Sentiments. So you've got just a note, happy birthday, congratulations, thank you, love always, and from all of us. So that's a fun one, and you can see there. This was one they also used in the glimmer class, and I will tell you one thing they told us is when you're doing stuff like this, little tidbit, you don't even have to take the class for this, run it through your machine this way, not like this. You're going to get a better impression if you run it through this way. So again, Essential Glimmer Sentiments. If you're wanting one of those as well, drop me that in the comments. Another one here is called Be Bold Glimmer Sentiments. Now, if you were in the class, because I know like Sharon was in the class, so if you don't remember, if you asked for one of these and you do like it, go ahead and drop that in there too. So if you're like, ooh, I kind of like that Essential Glimmer Sentiments. Did I ask her to order that for me? I don't remember. So go ahead and say, hey, I'd like one of those. And if we've got you on the list, we won't, of course, charge you twice, but that will help me to know how many more to order as well. All right, so this one here is called Be Bold Glimmer Sentiments. We've got hello, thanks, happy, and birthday. And you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 separate dies for all of those. Flip it over and you can see those there. Got a couple of those. This one here, one of these I know is a special order, but it was kind of funny. So the last 2 orders, and they hadn't even, so I had one guy order one. I had just placed the order, and then that day, another gal asked for one. So I don't know what idea they saw, but I ordered an extra one for the store then. This is called Back Pocket, and you can see that it's not true to size there, because you've got 2 different ways you can stitch your pocket. You've got kind of comes down to a point, and then you've got this loop or nothing at all. You wouldn't even have to add that in there, but this is a cut die, so this is not a glimmer. So it's going to cut, and then this was just going to be kind of a little stitching, kind of pierced look. I know Debbie Meyer used this, and she posted the card in the Doodlebug dish, and she went back and hand stitched all those little pieces, and it was beautiful. Friends, I probably will just go with the paper pierced look if I do this one, but taking that little extra time to stitch it, it was absolutely gorgeous. So if you're in the Doodlebug dish, search for Debbie Meyer, and this card should pop up. You can maybe even search for pocket, because I think she said what die she used, so that might be one way to see that card that she did. But we've got 2 of those, and one I know is spoken for. The other one is up for grabs, and we can always put more on. Oh, and Debbie's watching. She says, oh, thanks. It was fun. It was a just beautiful card that she did. Up next, we've got an embossing folder in this order. Actually, we've got a few embossing folders, so I think I'm going to just move him down, and we'll do all the embossing folders together. This one here, Holiday Florals. It is a glimmer and die set together. This may be a special order, because I think the last time somebody snarfed this before they came in and paid for it, because it was still seen in the online store. So, and she doesn't need it anytime soon because it's Christmas. So I got another one in. So this one is called Holiday Florals. I thought this one was just fun. This one is called Just Because. So and it is a glimmer one. You can tell that on the front how they do that foiling. That is your way of knowing which ones are glimmer from Spellbinders. So in there, then, you can tell these up here are glimmer, and then here are your dies you're going to get. So you're going to get this glimmer honeycomb. You're going to get this glimmer bee, oh honey, just because, the little crown, and queen bee. And then you're going to be able to cut out that bee. Oops. You're going to be able to cut out that bee. You're going to be able to cut out those wings even separately. That's going to be really cute. Oh, I'm loving that look. That's going to be cool. And then you can also cut out little individual hexagons. Very, very fun. So there's that. Just because. Just adding to our basic section, we just needed some circles. We were out of circles up there. This is standard circles large. So you've got 7 circle dies in this one for 20 bucks. This is a restock, so not a new one. I think we even got this in the last order and it sold out right away. This is called Umbrella Bloom. So you get this umbrella, all kinds of options for the umbrella itself. On the front, you see it with kind of the stripes, but you can also do, so horizontal, but you can also do vertical. You could do, real big panels, polka dot panels, plain. So you've got lots of options for your umbrella. And then if you choose, you can flip it over and have it filled with flowers. So all kinds of great little flowers in there as well. So again, that's Umbrella Bloom. So it's a nice size die set for 27. This one here was one that they showed us in the Glimmer Live as well. And they did it they didn't do the stitching on it. And it was really pretty without the stitching as well. Makes a beautiful edge die because really all your stitching is from here down. So the top, I'm sorry, I'm not getting the best angle there for you guys. It's got all these great little layers in the back that you can do. So see how you cut this 1, 2, 3 times, 3 different colors, and it's going to layer up kind of like a little kaleidoscope effect back there, which is awesome. And then here is where you would stitch if you wanted to. But you wouldn't even have to put the stitching die in there at all. And they didn't in the Glimmer Live class. They just showed it regular and everyone loved it. So that is in now. Let's see here. Other dies. We've got a couple more here I'm going to pull down. Then we'll be done with our dies. All right, this one here is a 2-part set. So this one here is Glimmer. It does this great little sideways tulip. And you want that stitching die, you got it, Miss Debbie. I know this one is, nope, that one's not yours. I'm like, I know this is yours. Nope, I already got that for you. So I'm going to put yours to the side. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so this one is going to glimmer the tulips and then cut it out. And you've also got a sentiment, have a wonderful day, and a little die to cut out a little rectangle for it. Not perfect around it, but a little rectangle. Oh, no, never mind. Look, the picture was misleading. That was misleading. Look, it does cut perfectly around it. Even better yet. Now, you can just glimmer regular. You wouldn't have to cut it out. But wait, there's more. If you would want to, they also have a layered stencil that goes with it too. So you can stencil. It's screaming at me that my battery's low. So you can foil it and then stencil it. And you get this beautiful gold outline around all your inking. So that's a fun one, and it's a fairly new one. I think this was part of the April release. May was all that like country stuff. But this one is just a great one. I think this is one I'll keep on the shelf for a while because I feel like it has a lot of longevity. I love that one. Be Bold Blooms. This gal has had lots of longevity. Love this one. This is still, one of Spellbinder's best-selling flower sets as well. So Be Bold Blooms. So many ways that you can use this set. So I've got 2 more of those back in. And then that is all of our dies and glimmer stuff. Restocking some of our little smooth discs. They're not sequins. They're not enamel dots, but they're cute. They're metallic. They're nice and flat. So they don't have a lot of lump and chunk. So you can use them, like a sequin, like an enamel dot. You can also use them because they're not sticky. So you could use them in shaker cards as well. So we got in Scarlet. We were out of silver, so this is a restock. Scarlet is brand new for us. Silver smooth discs and Lagoon smooth discs. Those are $6.29, $6.29. Yep, all $6.29. Their best ever craft tape. We've got all 3 sizes in. They do like a 1/4 inch, 5/8, and 1 inch. And we sold a lot of this 5/8 in the Glimmer class. So we were out of that one. Also sold out in the Glimmer class was the quick trimmers. So I've got quick trimmers back in stock. These are for your foil and also little paper strips as well too. So you can, trim smaller pieces of paper. You can cut apart sentiments quickly and easily. It does have its own little cutting mat and everything in there. Okay. Then, shouldn't be any surprise, since we had a Glimmer class, we needed to restock some Glimmer. And I got fun colors that I don't even know if I've had some of these before. This fun purple right here is called Lavender Petal. I don't think I've had this one because look, it's got sprinkles in it. Love that one. It is called Sparkle Magenta. So Sparkle Magenta. This one here, those are rainbow. This one here is very similar, but it's just a little smaller with the rainbow. And this one is called Mini Rainbow Stripe. So Mini Rainbow Stripe. This one is called Opal. Got this beautiful blue color called Cobalt Blue. And then last but not least, this one is so pretty. And it is not showing up great. It's very shimmery. It's very teal aqua. It's called Moon Dust. That one's beautiful. I think I have that one. I think I did a Spellbinders class and I think they gave us that one in class and it is beautiful. Their reverse tweezers back in stock. And then finally, those embossing folders. So we got in loops. I think one of these is actually special order, but we've got loops back in stock. We've got Geo Screen back in stock. Floral Petal back in stock. And this one I don't think I've had before. This one is called Diamond Plaid. So we'll have to get a sample of this one cut because I think the Geo Screen and the loops, I've got samples that I've showed you guys those before. Now let's talk about the size of these first of all. I love that Spellbinders does a much bigger embossing folder because in embossing folders, bigger is better. Why? Because bigger has more function. And again, I'm all about being able to use your supplies numerous ways. So this is going to do an A2. It's going to do a slimline. And it's going to do your 5x7 card, which means it's also going to do your A6 card, which is what, 4.5 by 6.25 or something like that. So, and it's going to work for all the sizes that you do. So yes, you do pay a little bit more for these, but they have more functionality, which I love. And that's not showing up great with the definition in there. And if I flip it over, that doesn't help a whole lot either. This is going to give you a nice little subtle background. It's not a 3D one, so it's not going to be as deep of an impression. It's still going to be a beautiful impression, but this is going to be nice just for a more subtle background because sometimes I know you just want a little bit of oomph in the back. You don't want it to be real 3D. So, and then finally, we sold all of our Platinum 6s in our Glimmer class, which is great. We just had a couple gals that they needed to update their die cutting machines anyway. And so it was a great time. We were in the Glimmer class. It's going to work with your Glimmer machine. And it is probably one of my more favorite ones right now. I use a Big Shot here. I have a Platinum 6 at home. And I prefer it because These now come with this universal plate system. And that to me has really been kind of a game changer. I like that you get so many shims, so many options. It gives you little charts in there as well. You can get just the plate system all by itself and use it in the big shot. It does change just a little bit. I guess the way the machine is calibrated pressure wise and the opening is a little bit different, but you can use this in your big shop. But I love that universal plate system. And I think by itself, it's like 50, $60. So it's definitely an investment kind of tool, but you get it in here. So if you take this price, think about, you're going to get an adapter anyway, or you're going to get a platform anyway with the big shot. But let's say, $20, $25 extra for what you're getting. That brings this actually down below the big shop price. Then, if you look at it kind of that way, comparing your numbers, comparing apples to apples that way, you get a little more value in this one, I guess is maybe the words I'm trying to use. So anyway, all right. Whew, that is it, my friends. I'm going to go through real quick here. We still have a few Karen Bernstein dies at 40% off. So if you've missed some of my lives and you didn't check these out, I'll go through these quickly, just since they're on the end of the table here. Fruit trees. So all these cute little fruits, $11.29, 40% off. So it's going to be like $6? This one here, little love charms, $14.29, 40% off. So it's going to be like $8.50. Flap enclosure makes these great little flaps for cards. So check those out. As you can see here, it's going to attach to the card, attach to the square, whatever. And then this here is the little insert piece. So you've got a perfect little mat in there. And you've also got the little ties there so you can see a couple different ways that it's used. So flap enclosure, $14.99, 40% off. This would make really cute. Now think about all the lawn fawn stamps that are like picnicky themed. So this would work perfect with that. It's called Picnic Elements. So you got the fun little blankets, all the little pieces there. $19.29, 40% off of that. So it's going to be like what, $11-ish. Sending Love, $14.29, but it's going to be 40% off. Good Luck Charms. I just love it for the rainbows. And again, I know they have little charm pieces on them. Those can easily be snipped off, and it can make just regular little dies. But love those little rainbows. This one here is called Border Blends Party. And this even shows you combining your different borders, the effects you're going to get. It's what you're seeing down here. Flip it over so you can see you've got different borders in there. Take the clear out for you. There we go. $15.29, 40% off. So it's going to be like what? $7, $8, $9. And then Circle Tag Book Pop-Up. We're down to just one of these. That is $25.99, 40% off. So there we go. Whew. All right, friends. Well, hopefully you saw some fun stuff. You can start making your wish list, start building your cart online. Maybe you even saw some of your special order goodies come in. So yay for that. And yeah, like I said, she's all ready. Can you see all of this lining up? Actually, I gotta turn my camera for tomorrow. She's got all kinds of stuff already on the table. So coming up tomorrow is going to be Tailored Expressions. I've got a great restock for you guys, some things that we've been missing for a while. Sticky folios, yay. Those are in, so great restock order there. So for sure going to show you those tomorrow, and then who knows what else is going to come in. I've got to clean up some of my messes back here tomorrow, so who knows what else I find and put on sale for you. So make sure that you check out the Doodlebug Dish to see some of those things that we've been posting as well. So until next time, everybody, I am Hannah at the Doodlebug. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see each other soon. Bye now.